All right, so I just want to give you guys a quick overview on our Pore MD tool and how to use it appropriately, and kind of the tips and tricks that I've learned from using it over a longer period of time. So this is our Pore MD tool. The power button is on the bottom. It has two different settings. So I always recommend if somebody is starting this for the very first time to start with the lowest setting, which is one push, and then if you do another push, it turns it up to the higher setting. I use mine on the higher setting now because I've been using it for a while, especially if you have a little more sensitive skin, then you want to start out on the lower setting. You never want to use this over active acne, and you mostly just use it in your T-zone, so your chin, your nose, and your forehead. You really don't need to use it on your cheeks. That skin's a little more sensitive and probably will be aggravated by using it really on your cheeks. It comes with two different heads. This is the overall pore sucking head, so it's just round and it's open on the front and closed on the back. And then we also have a black head tip, and this one has, like, it pushes down. You can see it's got that little piece in there, and you can use it on both settings, and you basically would just put it on your blackhead and hold it for like 2 or 3 seconds, and then this also has like a little hole in the middle, and it will help to get those blackheads sucked out. So the two different heads is what comes with it. It comes with 4 of each in your initial package, and then it also comes with a pore prep solution. This is super important for 2 reasons. The first reason is it helps to kind of lubricate that the head as it's going over your skin. If you don't use it, it would be pretty painful because it doesn't have anything to help it kind of glide over the skin. And the second reason that it's important is the solution helps to start breaking down the gunk that's in your pores before you even are suctioning. So this is super important and completely necessary to use with the tool. So the tool lasts for a super long time. It has just a USB recharging port on the back, and it comes with, maybe if I can get it open, anyways, it comes with the charger, so you can recharge it. It's water resistant. I wouldn't necessarily take it in the shower, but it's going to get wet by your sink, and that's totally fine. And it has, this really plugs the hole, so it can get wet. Again, I wouldn't submerge it. I wouldn't necessarily use it in the shower, but it can get wet, so that's good. So the way that I found is most beneficial is what I do is I turn my tap on as hot as it will go, and then I use a washcloth and I let it go under the hot water, and then I put it on my nose or my forehead, wherever I'm going to do it, and really let it kind of steam those pores open. You can also do it right when you're out of the shower. Whatever one works better for you. I have already done that before I started my video. So pore prep solution, it's quite liquidy. So I put like a dab on my finger, and then I rub it, and then I rub it all over my nose. Or like I said, your forehead, your chin, and make sure it's really kind of wet, really. And then you turn it on, and then you just go ahead and you let it suction and pull it over your nose. It's important that you wash your face before you do this. You want to make sure you have clean skin before you do it. Your skin will turn red because it's suctioning those pores out. And with this tip, you don't ever want to just let it sit. You want to keep it moving the whole time. You can go over a spot more than once, but you probably don't need to more than 2 or 3 times, just because, again, it's working. You only need to do this like probably once a week. There you can see, it's kind of hard to, it's not focusing on it. But basically there's a lot of gunk in there. You can see it. The nice thing is that these heads are disposable. So you just pull them right out and you just toss it in the trash. So, and then also the blackhead ones then just clip right in. So the nice thing is this is also a tool that anybody in your household can use. You just change the heads on it for sanitary purposes. So then I always like to go ahead and wash my face again when I'm all done, and then continue with your regimen. So this would be like I do it after I cleanse, and then do it, and then cleanse again, and then do your normal regimen. So that is the overview of our Pore MD section tool. So again, use it in your T-zone, and always make sure you have a clean face before you start.